In this lesson, let's learn about vector arithmetic. ベクトルの演算②. First, let's talk about vector subtraction. Given two vectors, vector A and vector B, mark an arbitrary point as O, as well as points A and B, so that vector A equals vector OA and vector B equals vector OB. Vector BA is the difference of vector A and vector B, and we denote it as vector A minus vector B. In other words, vector OA minus vector OB equals vector BA. And from vector OA plus vector AB equals vector OB, we get vector AB equals vector OB minus vector OA. Next, let's talk about vector multiplication with real numbers. Given vector A and the real number k, we define k times vector k of vector A as follows. If vector A is not equal to the vector 0 and k is greater than 0, then it has the same direction as vector A, and its magnitude is k times that of absolute value vector A. If 1 vector A equals vector A and k is less than 0, then the vector is opposite in orientation to vector A, and its magnitude is absolute value k times that of absolute value of vector A. Parentheses, -1 parentheses, vector A equals negative vector A. When k equals 0, the vector is 0, a 0 vector. In other words, 0 vector A equals vector A. If vector A equals vector 0, then for any real number k vector 0 equals vector 0. The following three things hold true with vector multiplication. When k and L are real numbers, then k parentheses L vector A parentheses equals k L vector A. Parentheses k plus L parentheses vector A equals k vector A plus L vector A. Finally, k parentheses vector A plus vector B parentheses equals k vector A plus k vector B. Now let's do some practice. Press the pause button and try to solve the practice problem. Once you are finished, press the resume button and mark what you got correct. Now let's check our answers. Vector A minus vector B will be as follows. Were you able to answer correctly? Let's practice one more time. Press the pause button and try to solve the practice problem. Once you're finished, press the resume button and mark what you got correct. Now let's check our answers. Simplifying the expression gives us as follows. Were you able to answer correctly? That concludes this lesson.